Hello, everyone. This is going to be today's quick pick or quick take. If you've seen any of the other ones that I've released this week, we get one card for each zodiac sign and see what's in store. This is going to be, let's talk about general topics. So this is going to be kind of open-ended where I'm going to let the universe decide what, whoa, that's way too many cards. I'm going to let the universe decide what it is that it wants to talk to each sign about, whatever it has, that it wants to spotlight right now. We are pulling this on the 1111 portal, so that might play a big part in what messages may come through for each sign. So let's jump right in here and get underway with Aries. So Aries, we have, I think I'm going to move these a little bit so I can make sure, these are big cards, so I want to make sure I have enough room for them. So we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands for Aries. Big time to set your intention. Oh my gosh. Really focus on, really calling for you to focus on your dreams, your wishes, what you want in your life. Focus. If you didn't watch today's daily message, highly suggest that. If you didn't watch yesterday's 1111 portal reading that I pulled, go watch that. Okay. So I'm telling you, manifesting right now is super important, and it's telling you, maybe what I'm getting off of this card, Aries, is the fact that you may be a little all over the place right now. So the universe is having a very hard time co-creating with you to give you the wishes and dreams that you want. You might be mixing. You have to be very careful when it comes to manifestation, because if you let negative thoughts or limiting beliefs or doubts, fears, any of that stuff get in the way, those will impact and will affect your manifestations. It will impact getting those wishes and dreams that you want for yourself. So you have to make sure to set your mindset. This is really about making sure your mindset is focused in a positive way on what you want, believe what you want, so that you can get what you want. My poor Tauruses. Not like seeing this Eight of Swords energy for you on this portal energy, because it highly targets the fact that you really are in your head about something right now. And this is not the time to be focused on anxieties, worries, doubts, fears. I don't know what's causing this. I'm not going to be pulling clarification during this, but I'm really getting this sense that, you're maybe just getting poked and prodded from a lot of different, I think almost like you're getting, like you just feel like there's not a way out of your situation right now, is what I feel like. You're maybe getting pulled in a lot of different directions and just not sure how to get, like how to calm things down at this point in time, is what I really get. But now is not the time for that, because right now it's all about, like, what you focus on is going to grow. This time with the 1111 portal, what you focus on is going to grow. So really at an increased pace. So please, keep that in mind as you go through the next few days. Man, Gemini, same message as I had for Taurus almost. Wow, you're even more in your head. You're even making things, you're so focused on what can go wrong, or stressed about making something happen and not knowing how to do it, that you're blocking it. You are blocking whatever the universe is trying to help you with, trying to heal, trying to give you that. I feel like there's a blessing that's trying to come in for you, Gemini, but you're like blocking it big time because there's so much fear and doubt around it that you can't trust that it's good for you. It's like you don't want to believe that you either have the ability to take hold of that, the blessing that's being given to you, that you're not willing to grab it and take hold of it because your fears are getting the best of you and overcoming. It's like almost that, what is it, where you're kind of like so much fear that you're like stopped in place. I'm getting that like almost like the games where you have to like Simon Says or something, where, or Red Rover or something, where you have to stop and you have to stand still until the person says go. And it's like, it's kind of that, almost like you want it, but you're so afraid of it, you don't feel like you can do it. It's like, gosh, I really, really want that, but man, I don't know if I can, and it's really causing you to really put a halt and a block to your blessings right now, like big time. So really, I hope you keep that in mind. Really think positively. And if it helps, tell yourself that I am supported. I am supported. I got this. Whatever you have, whatever it takes to get you in, to get out of this kind of fear mentality around, or anxiety that is around whatever it is that's trying to come into your life. Because I really feel like it's a blessing trying to come in that you just want to turn your back to, and you're not wanting to deal with it because I get this feeling like it's going to change your life, and you're scared to death of that change. And so it's like you'd rather just run away than face the change that would come about, that it would actually make your life so much better, that it would actually give you what you want. It's like you're really terrified of that. So Cancer, for Cancer, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, kind of going to go back a little bit, back to Aries here. It's really that kind of same energy of I think that you have two directions you can go right now. You're trying to balance something. You're trying to decide between two things. There's two things that you're kind of juggling and going back and forth on, and it's causing some indecision and not knowing. I'm going to tell you right now, what I'm feeling very strongly is go with whatever your heart tells you. Like, take a moment, take some peace to yourself, sit somewhere quiet, calm your mind, really calm it down, and really then think about each thing separately, whatever the things you're trying to decide between. Take those into your heart, and which one is your heart being more drawn to? Which one makes you feel better when you think about it than the other? That's how you're going to know which direction to move. I hope that helps you, but that's what I'm getting for, that will help you right now. So Leo, I don't think I'm going to put timestamps on this because these messages are like 1 or 2 minutes long, and it seems like it's almost more work for me to put the timestamps in these than just let you guys look through them. I mean, they're not long. You can skip through and figure it out. You can yell at me later if you want. It's up to you. Okay, Leo, the Star card. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for somebody being in hopeful energy here. Thank you, Leo, for actually being in a positive, optimistic mindset. Really looking forward to the future. Really taking grasp of those opportunities that are ready to come in for you. Beautiful, beautiful there. Okay, so then we have Virgo. And I knew I'd probably run into some space issues because these are really big cards. Okay. So for Virgo, we have the Magician. Manifesting change, manifesting. This is the perfect time to be doing that, but I want to put a little caveat here, Virgo, for you, that you can manifest all you want, but unless you take action, it ain't gonna happen, okay? You can sit and think about it all you want, because, I'm really getting a Hermit energy off of that, and Virgo, you're represented by the Hermit in the tarot, so it's really, don't keep yourself stuck. by keeping it in your head, your thoughts. You got to take that action. You got to be proactive and take that action, or it ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. So keep that in mind over the next couple of days. You got to actually implement what you're thinking about you want to do, what you're trying to manifest. If there's something you're trying to manifest to happen, say you're trying to reconnect with someone, reach out and connect with them. Don't wait for them to connect to you. Connect to them. Reach out to them. Make it happen. Make it happen for yourself. You know, don't wait on someone else. You take the action to make it happen. If you're, whatever it is, if there's a job that you're wanting, reach out, make it happen. Send that resume into that company or that position. If you're wanting that job change, it's going to be one of those things where you have to make the effort. You can't wait for it to come to you. You have to make the effort. Libra. Libra, we have the Justice card for my Libras. So, let's see. What I'm getting here, it's interesting because I'm almost feeling like a little bit of Page of Swords-y energy coming off of this card, and I don't know why, but I am. Maybe it's the clouds in the background and this guy being in I don't know if that's supposed to be a gentleman or a female, I'm not sure, but in that suit of armor. But really getting here that I just feel like for some reason, I get that you're kind of going with the flow. Like you're in the moment right now, just kind of going with the flow of life. At least today. I mean, we're pulling on today's energy in like the next 24 hours. So this is today's energy. And right now you're just kind of, I feel like you're just kind of there and everything is copacetic, you know? And there's like, almost like you can't be phased right now. Like you feel like your world is okay at the moment and you're just copacetic with things right now is what I get. Like, really getting that kind of just indifference vibe off of you today. Scorpio, we have the Six of Cups. So, wanting to reconnect with someone is what I'm getting strongly. This could be anyone. I mean, it could have been somebody, you know, that ghosted you or you ghosted them or you know, blocked them or whatever. It could be anybody in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but I really feel strongly, Scorpio, that with the Six of Cups, you're wanting to reconnect with someone at this time, and I'm getting a very positive vibe off of that with all the flowers that are there. That I think that you're thinking about the good times you had with this person and realizing that maybe whatever argument tore you guys apart wasn't worth the separation that it caused. You know, that maybe you lost somebody that, you know, was more important in your life than you realized by that separation, okay? And so but keep in mind everything I said, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not going to put timestamps on this, because all of these messages tie together. And I've been noticing that they all tie together, and energy is all tied. We are all linked. Energy all ties together. And so even though you're wanting to know your individual signs, all of this matters. It can be affecting you. All of this can be affecting you in one way or another. So it's good to hear all the messages. So we have Sagittarius next. Sagittarius, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius, what's so rough with you right now? Definitely looking at got a glass half empty kind of mentality right now. And that is not a good thing to have that glass half empty mentality when we're on this 11/11 portal, because what you focus on grows. And right now during this portal, it grows exponentially. Think 10 times, 100 times. It manifests much faster. So if you're focused on the negative, and that goes for everyone here, if you're focused on the negative, you're going to bring in more of that negative on an exponential level right now. So please keep that in mind. Please try and keep your thoughts positive if you can, at least over the next several days, okay? Really try and focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Try and keep your mind away from your fears, anxieties, things like that. It's going to help you significantly in the long run, in the coming months and maybe year, if you can do that right now. Capricorn, the fool, the fool, the fool, the fool, the fool, the fool, the fool. Ready to take a risk? Ready to take a chance? What are you ready to take a chance on? Are you ready to I like this in a sense for you, because it means that you're ready, especially for it being, for this coming out for a Capricorn, because Capricorns, can be stubborn and can be slow to move. And so this is a card of risk taking, a card of really just putting yourself out there and taking a chance. And that's awesome in this energy. It's great to see that, because that's the energy we need to be in, that, willing to take a risk and a chance on the unknown, on, walking through doors and taking opportunities that we normally would not do, because that's what's going to really change our lives right now at this time. Okay, Aquarius, what do we got for Aquarius? The Temperance card. The Temperance card. So, I am getting off of this card, I keep getting drawn to those two, like the water and the fire up there with the rainbow in between. It's almost like it's like almost like a connection between opposites. It's almost like a very alchemical reaction. And I like that this is water and fire, because water is emotions. It talks about our emotional state, like the cup state, the emotional state, and fire is our passion. So it's like using your emotions to fire and ignite your passion. With this rainbow, it's like using that to fuel and ignite your passions in a direction. And you're getting the full support of the universe, because they got the angel here. So it's like the support of the universe coming through. Okay, awesome. And last but not least, we have Pisces. What do you got for Pisces? What message do we have for Pisces today? The Palace of Swords. Okay, that's a card that's unique to this particular deck. The Palace of Swords is an environmental card. It talks about mental energy. I really feel like this is just it's really telling me, or giving me a thought. Interesting enough, I'm getting like a carousel, because these horses on these posts, it's like almost like this feeling, and it's giving me an image of a carousel in my mind that's coming through strongly, and a carousel goes round and round. So it's like your thoughts, you might be turning something round and round in your head, thinking about something, going over like all the pros and cons of something, really stuck in your head, similar to Gemini and Taurus a little bit, kind of stuck in your head about something. But I don't think like yours is from a negative perspective. It's more a rational mind, almost like a King of Swords. It's like a kind of rational mind thinking, where the Taurus and Gemini are more focused on like either negative thinking or anxieties or fears. Pisces, you're focused just on, like, you're thinking from a logical perspective, thinking from a more grounded place. You're turning over something in your head, like maybe weighing the pros and cons, figuring out the logic between maybe how to take action on something. I don't know, but it's definitely talking about something that you're turning over and over, going around and round in your mind about at this time, which can be a really good thing, because we do want to have that focus on something right now. And I see that focus, that you're really focused on something, because you're turning it over and over in your head right now. But keep in mind that right now is all about moving from the heart, moving from intuition, from your heart, from what you're passionate about, more so than from a logical standpoint or from a rational mindset. It's following your heart. So, and it's taking action. So don't get caught, delaying on making a decision because you're stuck in your head, is what I really get there, Pisces. So that's what I have on this quick take. I hope you enjoyed this message, and if you did, I hope you'll hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you so much for joining me on this quick take, general quick take. Thank you again. I wish you the best. Much harmony and gratitude to you.